full rate. You'll see the Golf Now contributions at $297, a big Golf Now year. You'll see the resident dailies at the $540, and your play cards and your revenue from annuals. Golf operations remain stable and well managed. Financial performance reflects strong demand and disciplined oversight with management of expenses. You'll see these numbers, the revenue numbers, how we exceeded budget by a little over $200,000, and last year by about $400,000, a little over $400,000. You also see our cost of sales. Those are in tune to everything that's produced or purchased out of your shop, hard and soft goods, gloves, clubs, and the like. You'll see your expenses. Did a good job of managing expenses. Really only $60,000 above last year. And your golf department turned a profit as of the month of November for $64,000 for the year on a budget of a negative $344,000. Again, due in large part to the management expenses of the people you see sitting on this stage and the selling of tee times for low impact to non-residents paying full rate. All right, South Course renovation overview. This is about our fourth meeting, kind of going over this. You have really the majority of these slides in your packet, and you can feel free to follow along. This renovation includes major infrastructure upgrades, strategic redesigns to improve both playability and maintenance. So things to enhance pace of play, and also things that are easier for Ryan and Caleb's team to maintain. This project is led by the Robson team in collaborations with Landscapes Unlimited. As you know, Landscapes Unlimited is the company we chose to head up this renovation. They're based out of Flower Mound, have completed renovations on many high-end courses around the North Texas area, as well as Oklahoma and really nationwide. Gary Brawley's our golf course architect, and Larry Rogers is a golf course irrigation designer that helped assist this project, and Gary Brawley will help kind of oversee the project with me and Ryan throughout its entirety. And then we also put together a golf course renovation task force over a year ago, made up with homeowners who provided input during the planning and designing stage, and will continue to provide input and receive updates throughout the process and throughout 2028 when we do our West course. We do have financial guardrails for this. The project is built on an approved owner's budget. Change orders required for formal review before approval. Ongoing cost tracking and board visibility will be crucial to this project. The budget for this project is $4.5 million paid for out of your reserves. And we look at your Gantt chart. So this Gantt chart is going to go day by day, what to expect for your course. This is something that you have. It's a high-level timeline on the South Course renovation from January through October. The purpose here is orientation, not detail, to show sequence, overlap, and duration of the work. Landscapes Unlimited will show up in a week or so with about a crew of about 25 individuals, and we'll work through this chart. There are weather days built in to this time frame, so if we encounter rain, ice, sleet, hail, or all of the above, we should still be able to hit our time frame to sod. This project is intentionally hole by hole, allowing construction activities to progress effectively while maintaining and minimizing disruption and managing resources effectively. We are going to begin some work in mid-January, driving range expansion that will be paid for out of your operational capital budget. This was a capital approved expense. Some north irrigation on north number 1. Keep in mind that hole is just as old as any of the other holes on the south course, so it needed new irrigation around that north green as well. And then another capital approval is the north bunker, number 9. If you've hit the ball on the right side of that green and then you roll off and you're in the water, you've been just as disappointed as I have many a time. So we're going to prevent that from happening, even though we should just probably stay out of bunkers altogether, but they're there. So we'll move from hole 5, 6, hole 7, 8, 9, and then we'll finish on 4, 3, 2, 1. I know you have all those kind of designs with you. Ryan is going to do his best to kind of describe each hole individually after I get through with this portion. All right, driver drain expansion are kind of our first kind of piece that will be happening. This will add 6 additional bays to your driving range. Project is funded by operations. We think this would be a great addition. There are discussions internally with operations. This could be the home of your teaching pros up in those 6 additional bays, or 2 bays on that side if we're busy, to kind of centralize that. So we'll see how that finishes up and continue to have internal conversations regarding those teaching pros. Your bunker renovation, greenside bunker, install 30-inch boulders on the top of the existing bunker. Bunker 4 raised 18 to 24 inches to reduce sprawls from aggressively moving towards the lake like mine always do. New drainage system, and then a better Billy bunker liner. Let Ryan kind of talk about that. That's just a technology that lines your bunkers, that helps your bunkers drain and stay in good working order. And then new sand and sod. Then we get into the North 1 route. It's important, if you see the bottom of this one, South 9 will be played as North 1 during this project. Remember, it's just a small blip in time, so it will be a minor inconvenience during that time. But once this is completed, you'll be able to play North 1 as you would after February 3rd-ish time frame. So what are we doing? Greens renovation, South 1 and South 1 through 9, chipping green. The core removal, and it's important to know when you're looking at the greens renovation, this is the most expensive portion of your renovation. This is the most necessary portion of your renovation as well. We have damaged drain pipe, so the drainage needs to be upgraded and removed. We're going down 24 inches or more to the bottom of that, so we can replace all the pea gravel, all the drainage, and rebuild that bunker. The contouring will be similar. We're not going to add any huge shelves or do anything crazy to your greens. So they'll be kind of put back, kind of the way they are, but with more areas to increase pinnability of those greens and to kind of keep the same contour and flow that you experience on your Wild Horse Grill greens as well. This will be a big thing with Gary Brawley. Gary Brawley will be out here during every greens renovation to kind of understand the flow, see where the pockets and holes could be when they're rebuilding those, and really put his stamp of approval in person before we say that green is done and we need to move on to the next. And then grass reinstallation, you're looking at Tiff Eagle, Ultra Dwarf, Bermuda. Same grass we have on those greens currently will be put back. Tees and surrounds, regrading all tees and surrounding areas are graded. We're enlarging T-tops rebuilt to enlarge based on golfer uses and analysis from the master plan. Better drainage, of course. It's worth noting that Ryan and his team installed some solid pipe in 2024-2025 winter to save on costs, and tees are constructed using the same organic mix as North holes 2 through 8. Bunkers, redesigned some bunkers, we removed some fingers, relocated some bunkers, added some bunkers for visual design to improve visibility from tees and fairways. Sand removal process began November 18th. This is to recycle your sand, if you will, sift through the sand, pull out all the organic matter that's blown in those over time. Someone I talked to came in and said, how much money did you save by doing that? I said $80,000. I talked to Ryan, saved about $150,000 from sifting through this bunker sand and recycling it rather than replacing. So as you know, bunkers are played ground under repair during this work on the south. And then irrigation. A total irrigation remodel for the entire south course would have cost upwards of about $8 million just by itself. So we wanted to address the areas that we needed. So new greens loops, which is basically a total renovation of the irrigation around the greens and make for proper head location on those. Tees, we're adding new swing joints and sprinkler heads will be installed. We'll reroute some main lines around tees to avoid interference with T-tops, new lateral, main gate valves, saddles, mainline isolation valves, and a whole bunch of fancy words that Ryan knows more than I do as it pertains to irrigation. And then the entire south course will have brand new sprinkler heads and brand new Toro controllers.